So, I'm sure that a lot of you remember, those of you who were here for the, like, what, back in February or whenever it was. I had access to the Neverness to Everness beta, and I was streaming it absolutely every chance I got. I actually managed to get into both the first closed test beta and the second, right? And, I really loved the game. I was really excited. I really wanted to, I was absolutely chomping at the bit for the game to come out. And I was even going so far as, like, I would have loved to have been on, like, a creator, like, be a creator for the game, because I thought it was that good, and I really liked it, and I was really excited for the game to come out. That wasn't until yesterday. I have been playing this game since release. I played it all day yesterday while I was feeling like shit. That's what I was doing. But unfortunately, after playing with it and fucking around with it and everything like that, I happened to look up some reviews, and they brought up AI art usage in NTE. And I dug some more, and the images that they showed were images that I myself passed in the game, and I was a little like, huh, but I didn't pay much attention because I was doing other things. I just happened to notice it, right? Excuse me. And I found out that the director of Neverness to Everness, here, let me actually read you guys the statement. Okay, so here is what the director said. Back to where we were. That gaming thing. Many projects are now promoting AI-generated content. What is the attitude of Xiyuan? I don't know if I said that right. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Towards AI in terms of technology and art. Yang Lei, our bottom line is very clear, and our core assets and character portraits will never touch AI. Second, game players by emotional value, and second, game players by emotional value, and everyone is very disgusted with spending money to buy industrial assembly line products. We will mainly use AI to run some atmosphere renderings to see if it is the feeling we want, as preliminary work for finding references and a lot of trial and error. So, in this, the way that this is written, I read this as the only thing that we are not going to do AI generated is the character portraits, like splash arts, things promoting like the actual pictures of the characters that you see in the game, which to me signals that AI could have been used in every single part of the process aside from that. My trust in the dev team has definitely gone to shit. And it's even more upsetting when you find that the actual AI generation in the world itself. This here says our core assets and character portraits. So core assets being like things you interact with directly in the game. Background assets like what we've seen people talking about being AI generated and stuff like that are still very eligible to be AI assets, and we have found a couple of those since its release. And it really sucks because I was promoting this game hardcore after it came out. I was really excited. I wanted to be on the team of of creators who like promoted it and everything else. But as an artist, it's very heartbreaking to see that this is the direction that they've gone. It's one thing if it's like, you know, like Expedition had that thing with the placeholder file that they meant to replace in the full version with an actual human-made asset, and then they forgot about it, and they went back and changed it later. I would say that if this was the same situation here, maybe I would be less upset, but one of the assets that they use in one of the first missions also has AI art in it, which makes me think that that's not the case here. So, I don't know that I'm going to be playing the game anymore. If I do, it's certainly not on stream. I'm having a really hard time telling myself that it's okay to play this game because, and I guess using AI and like creative stuff is more acceptable over in China, which is where the game is developed. So there's less pushback. But I don't know. It's just it's very heartbreaking. It's very, very heartbreaking because I really loved the game. I was really excited for it. I was really looking forward to it. And to find out that they are just cheaping out and using some AI assets in the world is absolutely heartbreaking. And I don't know how far that goes because the only thing they stated that they use AI for is primarily what is it? What did they say exactly? Yeah, atmospheric renderings. But clearly that's not just the case. It's not just atmospheric renderings because some of their assets have AI art as the asset themselves. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know how far it goes. Even the logos that they design for each of the companies in game could be AI generated. The characters' designs themselves could be AI generated, which from what I understand in the very first beta test, I don't remember this, but I was part of the first beta test. I guess they used placeholder images for characters like Nunnally and Mint that were AI generated. I don't know if the designs were fully fledged out first. I don't know if they were the concept arts that AI spat out and they just slapped on the game in the meantime. I don't know. But the fact that I don't know that is very upsetting. The fact that I cannot tell for sure what's been AI generated and what's not makes me very upset. The thing is, people who are like such huge AI bros who are super into this technology don't understand that. I mean, yes, it is taking away jobs, but more than that, I mean, how much love can really be gone into something if you yourself did not conceptualize it and bring it to life? As an artist, it feels different when you are doing a piece for someone else and when you are doing something that you're being paid to do. Editing Neon here. Obviously, these people are being paid to make something. Obviously, concept artists are being paid to come up with something. But that's what I'm highlighting is the difference here. People who are paid to come up with and conceptualize something are going to put more of themselves into that thing that they're making than just drawing something that an AI gave them and said, make this a real thing, is the point I'm making. So, I personally am going to have a hard time coming back to it. I feel very conflicted. I probably won't pick it up. Definitely not on stream. I don't know if I'm even going to pick it up in my own time. So I don't know. I don't know. I have submitted a complaint to the company in their survey, and that's all I can do. And if you do plan on playing it, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're your own person. You're free to do whatever, but I highly encourage you to take the player survey and tell them you're not going to promote the game. You're not going to tell them whatever as long as these assets remain in the game. That's my piece. That's what I think should be done. I really hope they change it. I really hope they get rid of the AI assets. I would gladly come back and promote this game if I find out that they are not using AI art for their assets. I would gladly come back. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and be depressed.